Hi, I'm Jeff.
I'm Shaleia.
And today we're going to talk about twin flames versus relationship nightmare. Really a nightmare. So we're going to start off sharing some nightmares that Shaleia and I had. Don't worry, not too scary. But for us it was pretty scary because we live in our twin flame union, our perfectly harmonious, permanent twin flame union. And I'll start with my dream. And I had a dream that Shaleia and I broke up, and it was done for whatever reason, right? I didn't have in the dream. I wasn't like logically questioning that or why. This is just the circumstances of what was in the dream. And I had just also kind of broken up with another girlfriend that I had invested 2 years of my life into, and there was really no saving that relationship. It was done. It was complete. It was over, and on to the next. And I was hanging out with some friends, and we're out having fun, and there was a new woman in my life, and she was cute and fun, and it was clear like she was the next option for a girlfriend coming in, opportunity to look at this and see, hey, is there something here for us? And I just felt really disheartened because I knew like, well, I'm gonna get into this relationship, it's gonna last another X years, and then all my love is gonna leak away, and it'll all have been wasted. It'll all have been for nothing other than the fun in the the moment and the time that we shared together. The problem I had was that all of my investment, all of my love, everything I wanted to build with something would always come falling apart because it wasn't my twin flame. Anything we built would just return to sand, return to dust, because it wasn't real. It wasn't the person I was meant to have a romantic relationship with forever. It was Shaleia. And I woke up feeling like, oh, that sucks, but I turned over and Shaleia was there, and I was like, oh my god, wow, this is so much better. Because that was the nightmare, and that's the nightmare I lived my whole life until I met Shaleia, and you may be living as well right now that nightmare, or some form of that nightmare. And I woke up and Shaleia was there, and she's the one person that in the universe that I can have an eternal romantic relationship with. My partnership, my best friend in the whole universe. And just continue to invest all that I am into the relationship, and it'll stay. And it does stay. And waking up next to Shaleia was a huge, huge relief for me. And it reminded me part of why we do this work, is to share what we have for you, to get out of the nightmare of separation. Because it's a nightmare, it's hell. It's not a wonderful place to be by any means. It's separation.
It's separation, yeah.
So do you want to share your dream?
Yeah, so the very next day, the next morning, I had a dream about twin flame separation where, Jeff and I had broken up, and I decided to date and couple with this regular guy. I mean, he was fine. There was nothing like he wasn't an awful pick, but like my heart didn't sing. I didn't feel that passion, and it was just really complacent, really safe, really like do. But there was no joy, there was no passion, there was no real love there, and I knew in that relationship that he had some imbalances, and those were the kind of imbalances where I'm like, well, he's never going to work on it like the way that my twin and I would work on imbalances in our union. So it was just kind of I was really unhappy. And then in my dream, I phoned up Jeff, and I was like, I want to be with you. I don't want to be with this other guy. Like, this is not fun. I'm not enjoying myself. I can't live this life if it's not with you. What's the point? Like, what's the point in being with this person? And I'm so really unhappy, and I know it in my heart, and I would give up anything to be with you and just to make this work, because this is where my life is. This is the foundation of my life. This is who I am, and you are part of who I am. And then so then on the phone, Jeff agreed, and and then I hung up the phone, and I just felt like this huge relief, and yeah, I was like, great. I have no real loyalty to this other guy who is not my twin flame. So and then I woke up from this dream, and part of me was like slightly panicked because I thought it was real. And I look over and there's Jeff, and I'm like, oh, thank God, it was only a dream. Oh, and I just felt so happy, so much relief. Just that pain of separation that I felt in my dream was just all too real, and it reminded me of all the men that I had been with, that I dated in the past, where I knew I was settling, and my heart was just not happy. It was not joyful. It was not singing. I was not living my full truth. And I just was so grateful for Jeff, and looking over at him, and I just started cuddling him, and I was like, oh, these are all the things that I'm grateful for. Even the times when it's really hard and it seems almost obnoxious and annoying and traumatic, it's beautiful to me because we're together, and we're doing this together, and we're healing together, and we're committed to each other and to ourselves, and knowing that it's fine if we have our ups and downs. That's normal. But it's the fact that no matter what, we're going to stay together, and we're going to make it work, and we're going to focus on healing ourselves so that we can continue to be in our harmonious and permanent twin flame union. So that's an example of what's the title of this? Relationship nightmare?
Well, no, it's twin flames versus relationship nightmare.
Yeah, I mean, there is no relationship nightmare with your twin flame. If you feel like you have a nightmare involving your twin flame, it's your own nightmare. It's your own unresolved upsets and issues that you're having within yourself, and your twin is just perfectly mirroring and reflecting that, and doing you a service and helping you heal and move forward. But you have to choose the healing. You have to be willing to let go of the need to suffer and choose your healing, and know that we're voting your victory into your harmonious union and into your perfectly healed state. You're already whole. You're already perfect. It's just remembering that and making the choices that align you with that remembering. So just know that, you're designed to be with your twin flame. You're not designed to be with your soulmate. A soulmate is someone who you're harmonious with. Like on to a degree, not fully, but like that's someone that you're in harmony with, right? Like your child, for instance. That is a really good example of a soulmate. You're like in harmony with them, but that doesn't mean they're your twin flame, and that's a whole different level. And the truth is that your soulmate eventually you vibe out with too.
So the purpose of this video is to reveal for you the difference between hell and heaven. And on some level or to some degree you may be experiencing this relationship nightmare or this hell. There's no difference between separation and hell. The definition of hell is a place separate from God. A place separate from all that is good. A place where all your nightmares exist. And the only place your nightmares could exist are in separation from God. It's really all an illusion, right?
Yeah.
But the purpose of our work here, the whole body of our twin flame work, is to bring you from that place of hell or separation into perfect harmonious union with your true twin flame. So don't be confused. Don't lie to yourself. If you're not in union, in some degree you're in hell, and it's okay to accept that.
It's okay. Yeah.
It doesn't mean be afraid. It doesn't mean, oh no, I'm in hell, shit's horrible.
It doesn't mean to amplify.
Yeah, it doesn't mean to go into victim mode, right?
Yeah.
And that's why we've been so careful about how we identify this, but the body of our work is here now to allow us to move to the next level in our work and be even more clear and direct about what it is you're going through and how it is to get to your heaven on earth. You're living in a relationship hell if you're not in perfect union, to some degree or another. There's only one way to go, and it's out of hell, out of separation. And the only way to do that is to choose love within. And it's very simple. You do it one step at a time. Well, I don't like this. This is not what I want. Well, I choose something different. I choose something that does feel good. Ah, that feels better. That's solved. And then you can take the next step. Well, I don't feel good here, you know. Oh, okay, you don't feel good here. We choose love. Oh, that feels good. And then you take the next step. It's simply walking hand in hand with love every step of the way along the yellow brick road. You follow that love all the way home. So, once again, we don't put this video out to alarm you or scare you, but only to bring awareness. The truth can only set you free. The truth can only set you free. And so when you accept this truth, that unless you're in perfect union, you're in some degree of hell, and there's only one way home, it's out, and it's through love. You can finally take charge and control of your situation and change it. Change it for the better. There's only one way that's better from hell, and it's love. The hell is not real. It cannot harm you. Your experience is not so fun. So if you're ready to choose your perfect union, check out the links we have below. Subscribe to this channel. The body of our work exists here, and it's here to help you come home to your ultimate love.
Absolutely.
So thanks for joining us, and please like, share, and subscribe. Check out the links below in the box, and we'll see you in more videos.
Thanks, guys.